Welcome to the lively streets of New Orleans, where the fragrances of the city's most famous delicacies fill the air. New Orleans is a food lover's paradise, with charming cafes and little alleys and the busy kitchens of famous restaurants. Imagine yourself enjoying a platter of jambalaya, which is spicy Creole rice topped with juicy Gulf shrimp, smoky sausage, and tender chicken, or a steamy bowl of gumbo, which is bursting with flavors of shrimp, sausage, and okra. Let your taste buds dance with joy as you bite into a freshly fried bagnet dusted with a generous layer of powdered sugar, or sink your teeth into a crispy Poboy, overflowing with fried shrimp or oysters. And who to forget the heavenly aroma of a seafood boil, brimming with crab, shrimp, crawfish, and corn served with a spicy Cajun dipping sauce. In New Orleans, every dish tells a story, weaving together the city's rich cultural tapestry with each delectable bite. So come join us on a culinary journey through the flavors of New Orleans, where every meal is an unforgettable celebration of tradition, flavor, and soul. Take a seat at the table and embark on this unique culinary journey through the streets of New Orleans, where each dish is a soul-satisfying celebration of flavor and tradition. Gumbo, often praised as the signature dish of Louisiana cooking. Gumbo is a hearty, flavorful stew that perfectly captures the diverse ethnic fabric of New Orleans. Gumbo's seamless fusion of several culinary influences reflects the city's rich history and multiculturalism. The gumbo base is a roast, a slow-cooked blend of flour and fat, often oil or butter, that takes on a deep, rich brown hue. This roux thickens the stew and adds a nutty scent to the meal, serving as its flavor basis. From there, gumbo comes in as many varieties as the city itself. Seafood gumbo is one of the most well-known varieties. It's a rich stew that mixes shrimp, crab, andouille sausage, and occasionally oysters or crawfish. A symphony of flavors dances in the mouth, each component contributing its unique flavor. Another popular variety is chicken and sausage gumbo, which features many veggies including bell peppers, onions, and celery, along with soft bits of chicken and smoky andouille sausage. This substantial and cozy rendition of gumbo is frequently savored on cold nights, providing warmth and contentment with each bite. Jambalaya, a favorite mainstay of Louisiana Creole cooking. Jambalaya is a colorful, filling dish that captures the essence of New Orleans' rich cultural legacy. This tasty one-pot marvel, which combines flavors from Native American, Spanish, French, and African cuisines into a harmonious and filling dish, is a tribute to the city's many culinary traditions. Fundamentally, jambalaya is a rice meal with an enticing blend of veggies, spices, and beets. Layers of flavors and sensations created by a thoughtfully chosen blend of ingredients give it its complexity. The holy trinity of Cajun and Creole cooking, onions, bell peppers, and celery, usually form the foundation of jambalaya. With depth and complexity in every mouthful, these aromatic veggies give the meal a fragrant and savory base. There are several ways to prepare jambalaya's protein component, ranging from chicken and sausage to shrimp, crawfish, and even alligator. Richness and depth are added to the overall flavor profile of the meal by the distinct flavor profiles that each protein contributes to it. Jambalaya is seasoned with a mixture of spices, usually paprika, cayenne pepper, thyme, and bay leaves to enhance the meal further. A symphony of flavors dances on the palate thanks to the warmth and depth these spices provide to the meal. The rice adds the last touch to the jambalaya, soaking up all the aromatics and savory fluids from the other ingredients while it cooks. The outcome is a flavorful, filling meal that is both cozy and delightful. Jambalaya, made with love at home or in a busy restaurant in the French Quarter, celebrates New Orleans' culinary legacy. Foodies worldwide continue to be enthralled by jambalaya because of its robust flavors, eye-catching colors, and fascinating history. Bagets, New Orleans' cherished culinary symbol, bagets are fluffy, light pastries that have come to represent the city's dynamic food scene. This pillowy treat is deep-fried to golden perfection, made with just flour, water, yeast, and a small amount of sugar. Bagets' delectable texture, crisp on the exterior and soft and airy inside, gives them their allure. After cooking, a heavy dusting of powdered sugar is applied to these delicious pastries, resulting in a delightful covering that melts in your mouth with every mouthful. Served fresh out of the oven, bagets are typically paired with a hot cup of café au lait for a classic New Orleans breakfast or decadent snack any time of day. Bagets traditionally represent the city's culinary legacy, whether consumed at the famous Café du Monde in the French Quarter or at home, luring locals and tourists to savor a taste of New Orleans' delectable sweet and savory treats. Poboys, a beloved icon of New Orleans' food scene. Poboys are rich, filling sandwiches that capture the essence of the city's abundance and warmth. Poboys, which began as a simple lunch for striking streetcar workers in the 1920s, have become a treasured mainstay of Creole cooking. Known locally as New Orleans French bread, these sandwiches usually include a crispy French bread roll that's ideal for various fillings. Traditional po' boys frequently feature fried seafood such as oysters, catfish, or shrimp. However, roast beef, ham, or sausage are other common additions. The large serving size and adding dressed toppings such as lettuce, tomato, pickles, and a smear of mayonnaise or Creole mustard distinguish po' boys. The outcome is a filling, flavor-filled sandwich perfectly capturing the city's culinary legacy and dedication to hearty home cuisine. Biting into a po' boy encapsulates the spirit of New Orleans' dynamic culinary scene, whether consumed at a busy po' boy shop in the French Quarter or a neighborhood eatery. Seafood boil. A seafood boil, a traditional New Orleans meal, is a lively social gathering that honors the abundance of the Gulf Coast waterways. This recipe is made by slow-cooking various tasty ingredients, including potatoes, smoked sausage, corn on the cob, and crab, and fresh seafood like shrimp, crawfish, and occasionally lobster in a spice-infused broth. The ingredients are usually combined and cooked in a big pot to create a rich and aromatic family-style feast on tables covered in newspapers to foster community during mealtimes. A seafood boil transforms from a meal into a vibrant celebration of Louisiana's rich culinary legacy and the friendship of sharing food with loved ones as people assemble to break open oysters, peel prawns, and savor the luscious flavors. Étouffée. Louisiana's favorite Cajun cuisine, étouffée is the hearty, savory stew highlighting the region's unique culinary legacy. The name of the meal, which means smothered in French, refers to the delicious combination of onions, bell peppers, and celery, sometimes referred to as the holy trinity of Cajun cooking, paired with a rich and velvety sauce created from a ruse, a flour and fat mixture cooked until golden brown. Succulent shellfish such as crawfish, prawns, or crab are cooked with this fragrant foundation to allow the flavors to blend into a pleasing symphony. Étouffée is served over fluffy rice and seasoned with a mixture of paprika, cayenne pepper, and thyme. The creamy sauce coats every mouthful of the dish with a harmonious blend of savory flavors. Étouffée embodies the soulful essence of Louisiana cuisine with its intense flavors and soothing warmth. It invites guests to savor the distinct combination of Creole and Cajun influences that characterize the region's culinary environment. Savor the delectable taste of New Orleans, where each dish honors the city's culinary legacy and traditions. These classic dishes, from Jambalaya to Gumbo, Poboys to Bagets, leave a lasting impression of the dynamic culinary scene in the city. May the flavors and fragrances of New Orleans linger as we say goodbye to our culinary adventure, beckoning you to relish the memories with every delicious bite. For the most recent updates, subscribe to our feed.